Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we continued to focus on construction in our occupied territories to eventually annex them. Reduce their autonomy so that we could annex them. And we got the Rogue Rangers annexed. And we've been tearing through our research. We're looking to get new... Well, to expand our military, because we're going to have to deal with the NCR here soonish. They have a truce with the Caesar's Legion until 2282 January. So, we'll see what happens after that. I think I'm going to need them to be at war again. But I'll be much more prepared this time than I was last time. So we'll see how that goes. Now, after annexing the Rogue Rangers, it looks like it does not actually give me cores on that territory. So if that is the case, that we don't actually get cores on annexed puppets in this version of the game... Unlike in Millennium Dawn, where you get cores on annexed puppets. Then, there's no point to creating puppets. Other than if we're competing with someone in a peace conference for territories, making puppets is cheaper than annexing. But if we don't have to worry about that, then we should just straight absorb everything we can. Alright. So. Yeah, we're going to have to go through the whole process. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Where are you? You are over there. That's fine. Everybody else is on missions. Right. Everybody else is on missions. Alright, let's keep things going. Sky Reavers. Where are you, Sky Reavers? You're down there. Yeah, I'm not gonna get pushed around. We're gonna move all these new divisions that we just got over there. Sure. That needs a commander. Alright, little blue book. Which... Yeah, I really want to start getting some combat robots. So let's actually work on that line. War machines. Alright, because we absorbed all of them, so that's good. Crank out tanks. Anything we're actually behind on? No. We just need upgrades. That's fine. Let's get Know Thine Enemy. Let's get... Well, actually... Wait. They worship us? Okay, when we heard that one of the forces in Central Nevada were a war band of crazy tribals packing power armor, we were ready for a fight. When we heard they were led by some psychopath that wanted to burn down the whole West Coast, we were ready for war. When we arrived and saw them wearing our power armor and brandishing weapons, we were not ready for them to drop to their knees and worship us like gods. In fact, a few of our troops were a bit weirded out, but others were okay with it. It came to a head, however, when their leader tried to goad them into attacking us. One of our lieutenants ordered the tribe to kill the man, and the tribe promptly ripped him apart. We called in the followers, who set to work figuring out their customs and ways. Suffice to say, the followers were a bit perturbed to see them worshipping us in particular, and dissuaded a few of our younger soldiers from exercising, or I would say taking advantage of that worship. From what they could gather, their leader was a man named Kaga, who arrived one day and after slaughtering the previous leaders and warriors, took control of the tribe. He then set about conquering the rest of the tribes, amassing the large following. He kept everyone united in a cult-like worship of the Enclave as he plotted something, but since he's in about 100 different pieces, we'll never know. Regardless, the followers don't think Kaga expected us to show back up, and when he did, overreacted to seeing us, and that spelled his doom, as the tribes were loyal to the cult, not him. Now we have an entire tribe of hundreds of thousands of people in Central Nevada that look upon us as gods. The followers can do what they can, but we still need to figure out what to do. Let's see. We can let them stay there. We get appliance growth, Broken Lodge. It's down here. Tea Kettle Junction, Broken Lodge, Golden Point. Not Golden Point. Old Bishop. Yeah, these three here. Or we can get 3,000 manpower plus all of that because we are charismatic. Yes, I will take the 3,000 additional manpower. Thank you very much. Where their story ends. Grayson sat across the table from two hardened-looking raiders who he knew would string him by his entrails had they the chance. The contrast was quite something. Grayson in his clean gray suit, one banshee with burns across his scalp and a stare made from years of wasteland travel, raiding, drugs, whatever else the wasteland could throw at him. The other was Veronica Faust, last of the Vipers, and had been a rising force in Nevada, where most of her raider gang was often high off snake venom. Her mind was as sharp and acute as ever, and it was a wonder they brought her in alive. Of course, the question of the hour was why he had both of them sitting there at the same time. Mr. Banshee, Miss Faust, I won't insult your intelligence. Our lives are very different, but we're looking at putting you away for a very long time. You understand this? Banshee shot Grayson a stare that lesser men would shiver from. Veronica glared at him with murderous intent. Neither spoke. Grayson, however, kept his resolve. I'm not sure. Okay. I regret to inform you, well, not really regret. I'm here to inform you that this is where Vault 15's experiment ends. Banshee laughed. Ends? What experiment? What? You think some new Reno hotshot is going to stop us? Grayson smirked. New Reno? Mr. Banshee, I am not some new Reno hotshot. I'm not even from New Reno. I'm from the Enclave, the United States government. My country has been around for 500 years, give or take. Hell, we made you. The experiment in Vault 15 was set up by my predecessors. Both of you are the last of an experiment gone awry. I applaud you for the sociological data you both provided. Veronica spat at him. F you, I'm not some experiment, and when I get out of here, I got a special snake just for you. Grayson tossed the snake skin on the table. You mean this one? Your story is over. The legacy of Vault 15 ends here. The Enclave started this, and by God Almighty, we have ended it. Alright. We need to figure out what to do about these guys over here.
Enclave here.
It's 15 divisions. I think what I want them to be... because these are going to be infantry units. Can I change this thing's template? Yes.
This is Enclave main comm.
There we go. These are going to be infantry.
Enclave here.
And these are going to be mechanized.
Enclave here.
And I guess if you don't call power armor infantry mechanized. Actually, what I'm probably just go ahead and do is take these, move them over there. Protected storage. Let's grab salvaged. Oh, boxcar. Do that. Alright, war machines. Self-repair protocols. Right, fission batteries are done. Police Protectron. No, we need this. Combat robots. Armor hardening. Upgrade my planes. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm also going to make you mechanized.
Enclave here.
So let's select
Enclave here.
half. Swap this over to motorized divisions.
Enclave here. Enclave here. Enclave here.
And the rest of these are going to become tank divisions. Manpower's fine. Alright. Trade node, Guardian Citizen, Citadel. Alright, we gained 90,000 bottle caps. Excellent. What we have over here, we have our bribing of the NCR leadership is complete. Let's get someone else in there. We need more than 50% strength. Operational cease resource extraction. Robotics core. All right, resource gain efficiency down. We need 555 political power. How many caps do I have? 629,000. I guess we can try and reduce the suspicion. The Legion took 7 states. there anything else that we can do over here? Go ahead and do that. Intellectuals, elites.
This is Enclave main com.
That's going to put us way behind. Improved decimetric radar. Okay, good. Let's go with internal bomb mounts. Increase range and agility. Yeah, we'll go with that. Robotics core. Let's add shock troops, which will increase our special forces capacity multiplier. Actually, what I could really use is something that gives me, fuel injection. Okay. Something that gives me political power. That would be nice.
Enclave here.
Alright, you go in there. Now, actually, what I really need to do is...
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
Armor hardening. Let's get bipedal sentry bots.
Enclave here.
Alright, let's start a new army. Rangers School. Let's get some of those built. Are these actually building? No. Cancel all of this. That's all I had of schedule. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the scavenge picker-up truck. Mechanized training. Secret Service armor. Raider leaders sentenced to jail. Enjoying trial, a first for the Enclave since coming to power in New Reno. Leaders of the Jackals and the Vipers have been sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences, plus 1,347 years for their actions in being Raider gang members here in Nevada. Both were noted to be stunned silent, though there were 2 disruptions in court. The first was when Veronica Frost underwent withdrawals of snake venom and required a stim pack to stay alive, and the other was when the Jackal leader Banshee flew into a rage and nearly attacked court officials. After a 2-day recess, the proceedings continued with both individuals looking as if if reality had struck them like a Deathclaw matriarch. Attorney General Felix Grayson spoke to reporters after the trial, saying that the long era of Raiders from Vault 15 has finally come to a close after nearly 200 years. Is there anything out here that will give me political power? Just out of curiosity. Anything left? No. Don't see anything there. I mean, there is this. Alright, let's go ahead and grab, this.
Enclave here.
Motorized demolitions. Oh, give him gun nut, I guess. A local leader. We'll give him make that a bigger army. Okay. The new granites. Bishop sat in his living room watching the live news from Congress. President Granite was debating an opponent who disagreed with his stance on mutant rights. Both of them were trading verbal blows, looking for an opportunity where the opponent made a slip. However, Granite easily had the upper hand. This was not the old Granite who would just punch his debate opponent. This Granite spoke with confidence, carefully choosing his words that could not be used against him. He could analyze his opponent's speech in real time and pick out contradictions to exploit. It was no surprise that his opponent threw in the towel an hour after the debate started. Granite's arguments were so persuasive that after the debate, several political opponents were brought over to his camp. Bishop smiled to himself. He turned Granite from what was essentially a frat boy leading a mercenary army into the greatest statesman the wasteland had ever seen, and that was his magnum opus, even if he was a little soft. That, Bishop would raise his glass. Political power gain. Manpower multiplier, daily compliance gain. I'll take it. Let's get some more power armor infantry. Okay, that would bring us up to 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, miniaturized circuitry. That's all done. It's as far as we can go right now over here. We haven't done anything with any naval because there's really no point. Sinaloa cartel. Yeesh. That thing is a problem. All right. Let's get Legacy of the DIA. Lightweight mantle. Get the FIM 202 Smash. Okay, we have completed make resistance contacts. You disrupt their economy by a continue executing deflation scheme, thereby prompting an X flux and a flux of currency from their coffers. Let's infiltrate their army. See what we can do there. Bind arms is complete. Let's get champions of virtue.
This is Enclave main com.
Bipedal sentry robot.
Here. This is Enclave main com.
There we go. Cooling systems. So. Light robot divisions, heavy robot divisions. We're going to be doing heavy robot divisions. Let's get rid of all of the templates we are not currently using. All right, let's edit this one up. Combat robots. Yeah, just all robots. We're gonna need maintenance. Mobile logistics. Slanter Scout Company. No, we're going to take anti-air. We're going to take anti-tank. And we're going to take mobile recon. Okay. Let's get some of those under production. And we need combat robots. Okay, let's move all those there. Looks good. Ouroboros was annexed. Let's have you rooting out some resistance. It's coming down. Zeros across the board over here. Internal bomb mounts is done. Defensive armament, offensive armament. Let's grab rotary engine bombers. All right, legacy of the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency. Pre-war, the Defense Intelligence Agency became the premier U.S. security operation. From predicting the moves of the Chinese to establishing safe houses for operatives after the war, the DIA accurately predicted the Great War, allowing the progenitors of the Enclave to retreat to safety to continue the American dream. Now, however, its legacy is in shambles, picked apart by vultures who do not know what they're standing on. One such example is here in Nevada, and Colonel Callahan is staking his entire life on what rests underneath. The Red Mountain is more than worth it for the President and America. All right. Red Mountain. Let's see what that's all about. $329 days until we got all of our tanks built. Bit of an issue. We're still not ready to annex these guys. Build a civilian workshop. Dedicated mechanics. Fuel injection. We'll go air defense.
Enclave here.
Capture of the Warren. Oh, the Washington Brotherhood is pushing through Troll Warren. Mutant armies of Troll Warren have fallen to the Washington Brotherhood, with the FEV-filled caves surrounding Crater Lake becoming militarily occupied by the invading force. The mutants within the Warren being forced to flee their homes and retreat. Is there any future for mutant kind in the far north now? Smoke grenades. Scavenged picker-up truck. That's all ahead of time. Work on this. Rocket launchers. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so we'll stop here.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com.
We'll keep trying. We'll keep working on getting stuff produced. Let me just do this so I don't forget about it. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, but for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.